Bradford White.
What's up, you guys?
Looking at the stats from the first half, they ran the
today's
ball 9 times
3rd
total.
of
They only
December.
got 6 yards rushing. So I would
Sunday
say the rushing
evening,
attack
we're
needs
listening to
get
the
hot, but I
49ers
tell
and
you what,
Eagles
see the
game.
quarterback,
Yeah, go Eagles, go
Hurts
Birds.
a little more proficient in the second half.
Here's the kickoff by
Not too impressed with the way the first half looked.
Second half kickoff, Jordan
First quarter looked all right. Eagles were up 6-0 on a couple of field goals and some 3 and outs on defense. But second quarter was the other way.
The 25-yard line. 49ers.
So not too impressed. Now the second half just started right now. The 49ers getting the ball first.
Gold helmets and pants.
And probably a much tougher team to try and make a comeback from, because they, as I said earlier, they don't give up many points, averaging only 15 points allowed per game.
On first down, handoff goes inside and running with it, coming up to the 30 is McCaffrey. He's tough.
See, and now they can start to lean on what they really want to do is get the ball to Christian McCaffrey in the run game. Coming into the season, he already rushed the ball.
All right, so we're going to be making a delivery to the Walmart Distribution Center in Plainview, Texas. You see on my map, it is just south of Amarillo. It's actually right around halfway between Amarillo and Lubbock.
Back goes Purdy. He pumps, he fires up in the middle. Almost intercepted. It's incomplete, intended for Ayuk. And Blankenship was charging. Boy, he was coming up on.
Very, very close to taking that one back the other way and giving this offense a short field. And Blankenship, he's just a safe. He just got.
All right, so I'm going to be in between, kind of jumping between listening to the game and talking about what I'm going to talk about here.
He's got such good instincts.
Whenever they get ready to play, I'll listen.
49ers 3 for 5 on third down conversions. And the Eagles make them 3 for 6. McCaffrey in motion. Purdy in the shotgun. Purdy retreats. He's looking. He fires wide open over the middle. Picking up yards is Jennings. Jawan Jennings was so wide open.
Yeah, they've got a 3 receiver set on the right side, and Jennings just kind of trails behind and then just waits for that opening to clear to the inside, and again, taking advantage of the inside of this Eagles defense.
And again, Mike, no pressure on Purdy. 1st and 10, ball up the 48. On first down, he spins back. He looks again, he completes it down at the 45-yard line to Kittle, with Blankenship holding on. Again, they pick up 7 yards.
Again, it's that motion where you go away. He's rolling right, basically, and throwing back across to the other hash mark, and he's got.
All right, so all right, this is a load we picked up in Loma, California.
It's easy when you pick up 8 yards.
It's not really due until tomorrow night at midnight, but I'm gonna. But it's a drop and hook delivery, so as soon as I can get it there, I can get it delivered.
McCaffrey doesn't pick it up.
This guy's dog is a little bit on the excited side.
McCaffrey is spun back.
Yeah, and then he tries.
Got a happy dog there. It looks like. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that guy's got like a white lab or Dalmatian or something along that line in the back seat.
It's going to be third down. Third down and 2. That's really third down and 3. The score was just 2, but it's really 3. Third and 3. And the Eagles stop that right here.
That's a tall task
Jennings
there.
slipped way wide out to the far side of the field. McCaffrey goes in motion. Purdy goes back. He lets it fly, and it is wide open. McCaffrey down the far sideline all the way down close to the 10.
Seriously?
Spun out to the far sideline and run a perfect pattern.
So first and goal
Morgan
now.
chased him, but that play 32 yards.
It's just an isolation route, and this is what.
All right. Yeah, that's what's been irritating me is too many wide open passes. Like no Eagles defenders nearby in a lot of cases. Too many times. All right. So I've been to this DC quite a few times. You guys see, as soon as I can get it there, I can drop it.
Give it off. It's Samuel on the end around. Samuel for a touchdown.
Makes
It's going to make it
easy.
21 to 6.
Too easy.
A lot of motion up front, but it's just to get everyone going to the right, and they're bringing the play back the other way against the defense. And Deebo Samuel, with that speed, just gets around the edge for an easy touchdown.
It was.
So they're able to take advantage of those linebackers.
That's pretty annoying there. At least if you're an Eagles fan, if you're for one, or if you have other reasons to want the Eagles to win, like if you're a Detroit Lions fan, perhaps. I know the Lions want the Eagles to win today because if the 49ers lose, it'll put the Lions in a tie for second in the NFC in playoffs picture. Alright, anyway, so something I'm going to talk about now. We're going to a commercial break here. Alright, let's talk about road yo-yos. You guys might hear me talk about that sometimes, especially on my Clips channel. Man, this is something that I swear I have to deal with at least once or twice every single shift. And now it can come from either truckers or for cars, but if I had to say, I'd say that truckers are a little bit more prone to doing this. Now, what is a road yo-yo? That is somebody who goes up and down, up and down, up and down with their speed. They can't make up their mind what speed they want to run. I guess they can't grasp the concept that their truck has this thing called a cruise control. So they sit there and lollygag, and whether they be dealing with phone calls or they're sitting there playing with their phone or whatever they're doing, I don't know. And you can just tell that they're lollygagging or dawdling in some way, because a lot of our modern trucks have a LiDAR unit that'll tell us what speed the person in front of us is doing. Now, on my way over here, actually both legs, I was caravanning with my good friend Daniel all the way from Barstow to Santa Rosa, New Mexico. And today, here on I-40 in New Mexico, there was a spot, I think it was between Moriarty and Santa Rosa area, where he decided to try to go around another truck because the truck was, only doing about 65, 66 according to my radar unit. Next thing you know, Daniel gets up to where his tandems or so is next to the front end of this guy's truck, and the guy speeds up to 68, 69. And then I keep watching, and he got up to even 70 or 71, then he drops back down to 69, 68 briefly. Daniel finally gets a chance to move back over, even though it was right in front of this guy's nose. And the next hill up, this is an uphill grade, by the way. The guy accelerates to like 72, 73 and pulls away from Daniel. I'm like, seriously, why weren't you doing that the first time?
10, 15, to the 20, he gets to the 25, and an additional 2 yards, and there's a penalty flag downfield.
Downfield. Oh, so it might be against the 49ers. That might be against the 49ers.
Well, I see a helmet downfield.
Sidney Brown
Sitting on the ground. How did that happen?
Sidney Brown's an Eagles player, though.
I don't know. I was following Boston Scott at the time.
Personal foul, face mask, kicking team number 45.
Yep, it is on the 49ers.
First down.
Obviously, they're good here.
You just got a break.
Yeah. They just added 15 yards to that return.
So that's going to put the Eagles around the 40-yard line now, before they even start their
And
drive.
this offense now, they have to play some of the best offense they've played all year long against one of the best defenses in the league.
Yeah.
So the Eagles are going to have very good field position.
All right, so I don't get why drivers do this. Now, if I had to say, I would say at least, now I'm not trying to be racist or whatever here, but at least 75% of the time when this happens, that's a younger Indian driver in the truck that does this. Why, I don't know. I mean, it's not just Indian drivers though. Actually, the last load I had, I was going across I-10 and I started in Las Cruces. Well, I got on I-10 in Las Cruces and was heading west. And I remember there was a guy in a long-nosed truck. I couldn't tell what he looked like clearly, but I think it was a white guy in in his 30s or something along that line. 30s, 40s perhaps. Same thing. He's dawdling, screwballing around. And then next thing I know, he speeds up after I'm already by him. And then further down the road, I see him screwballing around again. But what is with these people?
Yeah, there's a hit on Jalen Hurts after he's out of bounds.
All right, so
of course they don't like it on the Eagle sideline.
now a lot of times it's because of these dawdlers who don't use cruise control, and they don't pay attention to what they're doing. And then when you get close to them, they realize, oh, I need to speed up now, or something. There have been times where I've done it, but only because I just got past a speed zone limit increase, and I forgot to increase my speed. I know that the speed limit went up, but I just didn't bother to raise my speed up again, or my set speed. Or you also get cases like what this guy Josh just talked about in one of his videos. All right, A.J. Brown with the first down catch there. All right, so Josh, on one of his videos, he's talking about how he's running across the I-44 in Missouri. Now, if you're not familiar with the area, I-44 has a lot of rolling hills in Missouri on I-44. So, when you have a light truck and a heavy truck, they react very differently in that kind of terrain. Okay.
They're going to call a pick on Devontae Smith.
Uh-oh. Alright, so now when you're going up a hill, a heavier truck will slow down faster than the lighter truck. But when you start going down a hill, the heavier truck's going to pick up speed faster. And then especially if you have a governed truck, if you're light, you're not going to be able to get past as far past your governed speed as a heavier truck will. So that becomes a problem there. Now, I remember Josh talking in his. I think it was something about some guy who wanted to beat him up or fight him or whatever the hell that video was called.
And it is complete. Devontae Smith didn't pick up the first down, but he picked up enough yards to put them into a manageable position where he gets out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
All right.
15-yard pickup.
So
that gives him a second down and 5. That's what you need.
All right.
He gets a lot of it back.
Now, Josh thinks he's not doing anything wrong, and for the most part, I agree with him, but here's the problem. A lot of truckers, myself included, have this ideology that one interaction only should only have one interaction at all with other traffic. If you're having multiple interactions with the same person, then somebody's got to do something different so you guys can quit constantly getting in each other's way. So in that kind of situation where you're just minding your own business, but you're constantly in the other guy's way or the other guy's constantly in your way, how do you resolve this issue? Especially if you're on a rolling hill. Should the guy who's lighter back off and let the other guy do his thing until we get to a certain spot, or should the heavier guy back off or whatever? My general rule is, if you know what the other truck's governed speed is, if they even have one, you might want to consider that. Consider your governed speed and what the other truck's governed speed is. Most of us out here are familiar with a lot of the major carriers and know what speeds all the other carriers run for the most part. So I'm in a JCT truck. I'm governed at 70 miles an hour. Now, I find like I had a hubbub, whatever, with the Witt Brothers driver about a year and a half ago that I'll eventually post footage of. I just never have yet. Those guys run slower, 68, 66, whatever the hell they run. I think 68. So I normally outrun them. So when I'm running rolling hills and I have a Witt Brothers driver keep having to go back and forth with, then to me, it should be it should be the Witt Brothers guy check up for me and just deal with one hill. Stay behind me one downhill run, and then the next one I'll pull away from you, and hopefully on the way back down that next hill, we're not in each other's way anymore. If all goes as planned. Now right here is the Walmart DC. We're gonna come on, get off over here at Quincy or Quince, whatever. Yeah, Quincy.
Take a shot at one of the personnel on the Eagle sideline.
Oh wow. 49ers player just got ejected from the game.
The Eagle security director
What happened there?
takes a swat in the face from Greenlaw, and now he's going to be disqualified from the game.
He's lucky he doesn't have to go against Big Tom.
Wow.
My money will be on Big Tom. The Eagles are in with more hard blows in a red zone.
He took a swat at one of the Eagles security guards? Wow.
This is big.
That was really stupid. Alright, so right here, this street right here, we're going to make a right turn onto.
Well, he's probably...
So yeah, anyway, my thought is, my personal opinion,
He does not want to mess with Big Tom.
yeah, my personal opinion is, whatever truck has the slower governed speed in that kind of situation should be the one checking up for the other. Just at least, back it off. It's not a big deal to kill your set speed a couple miles an hour for even 5 miles an hour for just about 30 seconds, and then get back up to whatever you're naturally running. And you guys are hopefully out of each other's way for the rest of the day. But now, if I'm going back and forth with a guy, and I'm the I'm the slower truck, and the other guy is ungoverned or I know is governed faster, yeah, it's better off I just go ahead and check up for them. That's my thought. What do you guys think? If you guys are truckers, how do you guys handle situations like that? What's your philosophies or whatever? Throw it in the comment section, right? We're almost here to the DC. We're gonna make a right turn into the driveway here in just a second.
Not only did the San Francisco player get tossed, Dom DeSandro got tossed too. I guess the other side Tom was told that he's tossed from the sidelines. Yep. Crazy, but that's what it is. Back up.
Dom is walking off the field, getting a big hug from some of the coaches. Who needs to get hot? Big Dom.
Big Dom already got hot.
He is one of the nicest guys you'd ever want to meet. And nobody has a better director of security than Big Dom.
I think he's getting a standing ovation as he leaves the field.
Everyone in the building loves him. He protects the players. He is so good for this organization.
Alright guys, we are done checking in here. We're going to go drop our trailer straight up here on the right side. And most of you guys are going to be inclined to want to go down the lane and then turn back around and come back for a side setup. However, those of you guys who are, I don't know, a lot of you guys might not be aware of a type of setup that I often do. It's actually very easy. Actually even easier than most side setups. I like to call it the U-turn into side setup. I think I see an opening over here on the right next to that 193953 trailer number. Now I do have to slide my tandems back. Why not? I'm going to go ahead and do that now. That way when I'm coming into there's no tail swing at all. Alright, let's get these tandems slid real quick. Come on. There we go. Why isn't my game on? Come on. I want my game back. Assholes.
At the 28.
There
If
we
you
go.
can hold them to that, can the Eagles come back and meet
All
their
right.
average?
Go ahead and
that's
drop
going to be
in
the
this
key.
spot.
You know that you have to score points. They've
So
been in
Tandem's
this
all the way
position
back. I'm
before.
going to go 2 spots
Can
past.
they do it again?
Then I'll
First
start a
and 10, ball at
U-turn.
the 25. Eagles running game has done very little today.
Real easy. Just turn the opposite
Hurts
direction.
has made some great throws, and the receivers have
Now
done
we're
some
going to
good
watch
things.
the
On first down,
trailer.
Watkins in motion.
And we see
They
that
go with
trailer on
running
the other
play
side of the
for
one I'm backing next to.
a paltry
Right
3
there.
yards by
I
DeAndre
see that
Swift.
104,
Kinlaw makes the
166
stop.
trailer. That's when I want to start backing up in a left turn. Look like I am pretty well set up here, so I don't need to, yeah. Come on. I swear, I feel like I'm a little wider toward the blind side than I want to be, though. But, no, we're good. Yeah, I was definitely a little bit on the tight side over there, but no, we're good. Okay, see how easy those backings are? Alright, we'll line that front end of that trailer up with the one next to
Their
us.
design. There's all of this improvising, and that's how they're making plays.
All right, let me get disconnected and we'll go
leads the
find
league in
ourselves an
pressures
empty.
on the quarterbacks. It's Bosa once again that's getting that.
On the Eagles radio
Damn
network
it.
presented by PNC.
So apparently the 49ers scored another touchdown.
WIP.
Hi, this is Joe Mettergy, BNC Bank Regional President. Across the city of brotherly love and sisterly
We'll
unity.
get
This
this
is the season we gather together. family,
suspension
friends,
dropped
and
enough
it's
or
a
we
time
can be
to
gentle
celebrate
with
all we've
the
achieved
trailer.
and look forward to a new beginning as another year approaches. At PNC,
All right,
it's
we're good
also
to
a
go.
time when we celebrate and thank everyone across the region.
Alright, so now we're going to head over to the east side of the
From all of
lot,
us at PNC to all of you,
find ourselves
happy
an
holidays.
empty.
PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC. Hey, Joe Camry here. Look at you. Your life under control.
Come on, dude, I'm already sitting on, I want to go this way. Just make your damn move.
You know you've been waiting all day for your favorite tasty cake treat, but which
I mean,
one?
yeah, I could
So many
go
great
straight
choices.
ahead
Is it
and,
the delicious crimpet or the
but this
mouth-watering
is also-
candy cake? Maybe a tasty baked pie. No matter
This
what
also
you
works
choose,
here,
where
just
you
trying to
are,
get out of
it's
the way of
always
the
time for a tasty cake.
Walmart
So
driver.
choose what feels right and enjoy. You've earned it, and you know you deserve it. Tasty cake. Accept no substitutes.
Piazza Premium Automobiles is proud to serve as the halftime sponsor of the Eagles radio network. Last year was a
we're
thrilling
there.
season, and we're hoping to recreate that again this year. Experience the thrill for yourself in that new or certified pre-owned vehicle you've had your eye on. Piazza Premium Automobiles features all
Okay, so that row of drop trailers you see facing right at us now on the far end there. A lot of times they'll find our empty sitting over there, but then there's also another lot. I see on my map where that slanted lot is over there. Yeah, that's kind of an add-on to the main lot. That's the designated empty lot, but like I say, a lot of times our empties are also sitting in this row over here. So I'll tend to look over here first, and then if I don't find any over here, then I'll head into that slant lot and see what we have over there.
Visit pbadjusting.com. That's pbadjusting.com. This is Eagles Football. Sports Radio 94 WIP.
Today's stats presented to you exclusively by PNC Bank. PNC, make today the day.
I have a stat. I don't know if you're going to like it, though.
Okay, there's one right here, 6701, so I'm going to take a look at it.
Since then, they've converted, the 49ers have their last 6 third down opportunities.
I don't think any of them like it. Eagles 5-game lead.
PQPOS is the fastest, easiest.
Alright guys, let's see what else we have, because this one here has a little bit of the chute hanging down on the back end, and the one that's next to it it's tagged out, something about a crossbeam broken or something. I didn't look at that, but alright, so let's see what else is available first. I can take the one with the chute hanging down if it comes down to it, but it's really, I mean, it's not that much hanging down, but some shippers could get a little snitty about that. Most of them won't worry about the part that what is hanging there, but like I say, if there's something else we can find that's more serviceable, I'm going to go ahead and do that.
It looks like you get 40 to 60% off. Just go to DallasSocks.com. Wow, the fans are really into it. Don't miss out. Contractors get top quality decking, railing supplies, and wholesale prices from Visit.
Alright, there's another one of ours right over there on the right.
Steam fitters, local
Look like a Hirschbach spec trailer, H30.
We have been providing the emerging life science
I think it says 837.
most highly skilled steam fitters, welders, and HVAC service techs. Our members have been trained in
Alright, might have a little fun getting the landing gear, but
procedures exceed the industry.
check on this one.
Steam fitters, local union 420.
Alright guys, I like this trailer more, so we'll go ahead and pick this one up.
Fourth and 1. It's actually under 4th.
Come on. Don't be too rough. It's like you're making me be rough or nothing at all. There we go.
One of the players asked me what happened. I've got no report yet. However, he's in the locker room. Kelsey was snapping the ball a little while ago to Mariota, and Mariota put his helmet on just in case they didn't make it on that play. So I'll try to find out what's up with Jalen Hurts.
Well, he's got more time because the 49ers
Uh-oh.
picked up another first down.
That's not good.
Under 13 to go.
Alright,
Mitchell.
I'm going to finish
Yeah.
pre-tripping this
First
one
down, they give it to
and
Mitchell.
we'll head out of
Mitchell
here.
goes off right tackle, cuts back to the left.
Alright guys, we are ready to roll out of here now. Tandems are all the way back, but that's okay. I'm going to go and leave them like that for now. Which I will explain in a second.
A year ago at the trade deadline, they got a lot better, and Carolina got a lot worse.
That's
First
true.
drive for the 49ers. They're at the 18-yard line of the Eagles. They lead 28-13. 10:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. Purdy fires, complete, down near the 10, and running in for the touchdown is Juwan Jennings.
Oh, come on.
And that's all she wrote.
This game's over.
All right, Merrill, the report on Jalen Hurts, he went to the locker room to be evaluated for a concussion. That's why, and once you leave the medical tent, you go to the locker room. And with the situation and the score the way it is, we may not, I don't know that, but because he's being evaluated for concussion, we may not see him the rest of the game.
Howard, with the score about to be
Yeah, it doesn't
35
sound
to
like
13, I think it is Marcus Mariota time.
I think Mariota's time. It's time for him to play.
Here is the extra point.
Yeah, it's going to be the end of the game there, pretty much.
And so,
It's starting to turn into a laugher here. Okay, so I'm going to leave the tandems back because we'll talk about what I'm doing next from here. I don't know yet. I don't have a pre-plan yet. And I'm running on recaps anyway, so I'm not sure, even if there were any loads available today, there might not have been any that were compatible with my hours. So, might have to wait. I know we're going to have to wait till tomorrow anyway, at this point in time, to see how things look. But every time I've ever been here, I've either deadheaded to JBS and Cactus, which is north of here. JBS, you want your tandems all the way back when you pick your load up, or when you drop your empty trailer there. Or the Tyson facility in Amarillo. Again, that's also north of here, and it's also, hey, slide your tandems all the way back before you come on the line. Or I've had 2 other cases where I've gone out to either the Tyson facility in Enid, Oklahoma, or Advance Pierre. You guys should have just seen me picking up a load from there not too long ago. And also what the hell is that place called in Arkansas City, Kansas? That's another place. Alright, so they want you to turn here, and the reason why is because people don't know how to make the turns. People don't know how to make the turns around the guard shack there without hitting stuff, so now they want us to come over this way, make the left turn over here where I came from earlier, and then make the left again. Then it's you know, I can't say I blame them, but then again, it's people's stupidity that caused that too. Alright, I mean, yeah, this guy, I can beat this guy over here, so I'll go ahead and do that. Alright,
He steps up, he looks, he fires.
Okay, we're at, come on all the way up to that last stop sign up there, and then we'll check back out with the guard shack, and I'll let you know which. Now, everywhere I go from here, it's always northbound, and to at least Amarillo, if not further up.
The ball was chipped on. I don't think they're going to be able to. I don't think this flag is going to last because the ball was chipped by Gibbons at the line of scrimmage.
But was the holding before the ball was released?
I would say yes, just because. Here it is.
Oh.
You're right. Hurt for 17 for
all right.
196.
We'll check out with them, and we'll head out of here. Alright guys, we are done here. Actually, I need to send my empty call though. Go ahead and scoot forward. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Dropped 6719. Picked up H30837. Alright, now I need to take a picture of the BOL real quick before that other truck gets done what they're doing. Alright, now we'll get out of here. Now, a lot of drivers don't like to drive with the tandems back, and that's for a good reason. It's harder to make turns. Because the trailer makes a much wider, you have to make a much wider turn to keep your trailer off of stuff. You know, alright, but right now I'm just going to go up to the Rip Griffin Travel Center, which is about 20 miles north of here, more than likely. It's a little after 6. I could even run all the way up to any of the truck stops in Amarillo too. Yeah, I can consider that. I know, I usually tend to just stop in at the Rip Griffin though. And, you know, and because I don't know what I'm doing next, I could be picking up at JBS and Cactus or whatever, unless I'm going to Amarillo or Enid or Arkansas City, which I'll probably want to go over to the east side of Amarillo to get to all of those anyway. But if I go to a Cactus, I can just go straight up I-27 and US 287 to get over to the GBS plant. So, yeah, I just still go ahead and leave the tandems back where they're at. I know the area. I know there aren't any. I know what turns there are that I'm going to have to deal with, and it doesn't really bother me. I know I can make whatever turns need to be made with them where they're at without any problem. So that's why I'm leaving them there. But normally, yeah, I would, especially if you're not so, you know, if you're not so good at keeping up on paying attention to your tandems and stuff, I would highly recommend you not do that. Slide your tandems forward so you can make tighter turns. Alright. Yeah, we had some on-ramp traffic, some off-ramp traffic there getting off, and I had to confirm they were going to turn onto Quincy Street. Plus, we had one or two cars continuing on the service road. Oops. And I'm driving the wrong way on a two-way street. Never mind that. Kind of helps when you look at the color of the lines there. Oops. That's what kind of sucks about driving on service roads in Texas, though, because we're so used to a lot of service roads being one way that you think that, you know, a lot of times you think the one you're on is a one way, and then it turns out it's a two way. So yeah, that was kind of you caught me doing something stupid there, guys. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and call this one a night, though. Like I said, Rip Griffin is, I think it's exit 72 or something. This is exit 53 right here. It's in the low 70s, that's all I remember. Around the 120-ish range is where I-40 is at in downtown Amarillo. I'd have to, well, there's another Love's, kind of a shithole Love's, just south of there where Loop 335 and I-27 meet up. It's not very big. It only has room for 10, 20 trucks, whatever it is. But there are a few restaurants over there. But I'm not really concerned with that kind of stuff. Like I said, I'd rather just go ahead and get parked, and we'll call it a day, right? I guess you guys, I'll let you guys know what's going on whenever I am doing whatever I'm doing next. You all have a great night. Thanks for hanging out, and unfortunately, the birds are definitely on the way to losing. So, all right, we'll see you guys at our next shepherd. See ya.